You're tuned in to the All Points Podcast. We are the freshest crew, and I go by the name of A2.
Jonathan the Great.
And you know we had to do a second one.
Yeah, buddy.
It's the Criglersode Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Y'all wasn't ready. Y'all wasn't ready last time, and you definitely ain't ready this time.
We back with more tang. 25% more.
Stupid.
People love it, man.
And you know what? As tradition, you know, we have to talk shit.
Yeah.
You know, Eugene ain't got no knees.
Yeah, true.
You know, Sam ain't got no hair. I gotta talk about that. Kyle's chicken is the worst. Tim, he turned around in the corner.
He never getting them Doja pickles.
Yeah, and Steve, shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
What?
Okay, so like I just got a notification. So one of the things that I was thinking about doing, right, is that so you know, I don't know if you know, but in the fall it's usually the time to like seed the grass and all that shit. So I've set a reminders like, you know, get some seed for the lawn. Cause I'm gonna do that this year. I want to see if it actually does work.
You hold on, back this up.
Yeah,
the grass is already over there. Like
it's patchy.
It's patchy.
It's patchy. You ain't even seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's a little patchy.
To where it's getting to the point where it's like different grass or
no,
weeds and shit.
It's patchy in the point where like, so a good chunk of it is just fine, and there's like certain areas that are just like fucking desert. You know, they got the cracks in the ground and shit.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see if it actually works, because I've been wanting to do that for like a couple of years. Never did it. Now I'm gonna do it. So
Sure.
you know, I wanna do a little bit of lawn care. I'm not gonna get to see it.
That's what I'm like. I was waiting for it because I was like, I know damn real you're not gonna fucking do it.
No, it ain't even that. It's just so I thought about it like later on in the week, because I set the reminder. I was like, okay, on Friday do this shit before you get home. But I want to just go straight home. I want to go straight home. I want to take a nap. I want to fucking play some. I want to play some GTA.
Ugh.
I know, right? That's better than like seeing the fucking lawn.
Okay, I mean, you're teetering on the edge. You're getting older, and some of that stuff is starting to look appealing. Trust me. I mean, I know I'd be watching remodel videos and just, you know, all sorts of DIY home improvement shit. It's just, it is what it is.
Why is that so good though?
You said it's good.
It's good.
It is, but it's one of the things is like you have most of all the stuff that you want now. So
yeah, now
the desire for, you know, I want to get, you know, a race car bed and everything, now it's not as, you know, appealing anymore.
Hold on there. Okay.
What?
All right. If it was like a McLaren or something like that, I think I'd be cool with a race
whatever
car bed.
race car bed you want, buddy.
Yeah. All right, cool. As
Yeah.
long as we know.
But yeah, that's a part of getting older. Yeah.
I mean, it's I look at it as like the whole you see those restoration videos and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Oh, all the time.
I absolutely want to get a sandblaster.
Yeah.
Just
put your
for
hands
nothing,
inside. Yeah.
for nothing.
But it's cool to have.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I was legit like looking, well, I see this one for like $300. It's like a small one. I could, you know, just start sandblasting a little bit.
It's funny though, because we're given this sort of a pass to doing all this stuff, but let it like women, you know, like, oh, I want to get this knitting thing, and we're just shit all over that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I want to make a
Yeah.
scrapbook or whatever, or do, you know, puzzles and everything.
I mean, the difference is, okay, you talking about a scrapbook, you talking about puzzles and whatnot. That's all entertainment. We're out here doing work, restoring lighters and you know.
I'm not doing any of that shit. But yeah.
No, I mean, like, yeah, it's even just like parts in the house. I'm looking at because there's a in the downstairs basement. There was some water damage and whatnot, and I'm just looking up. I'm like, man, it's probably an easy way to fix this. And so I'm on YouTube for like an hour just looking. Oh, okay, so I need to get me some 2x4s so then I can support it. And then, you know, and I'm just like, I just wasted a fucking hour looking at all this shit.
No, man, it's learning. I mean, trying to tell these damn kids this all the time. Like, anything that you want to learn how to do, you can do it on YouTube.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah. I
mean, like the whole alternator and starter thing. I didn't need anybody to teach me that. Okay, YouTube had the instructions, and I did it
YouTube
myself.
University.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, it's a good service until you find on YouTube how to like create a nuke or something like that, right?
Create a what?
Create a nuke.
Oh no, I don't think that's happening.
I mean,
having a bunch of Oppenheimers running around here.
but why? Why isn't it happening?
Because reasons.
Because why?
Why isn't it happening?
Yeah. Why can't you have an instruction on how to make a little nuke?
Because I mean, if they're stopping people from eating Tide Pods and putting bombs in their shoes and everything, why are they going to allow the free?
See, that's liberal America for you.
Man, speaking of liberals, and when you're talking about water damage and shit, Brooklyn is flooding right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Flooding?
It's flooded in here. I mean, well, sort of. Maybe the subways and shit. But I guess it's just been raining like for a couple days in Brooklyn. Maybe not specifically in Brooklyn, but in that area in New York. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So like I was on the Twitters and like I just see the video, like it's just coming out of the walls and shit in the subways, and you see people walking down the stairs into the whole pool.
Oh yeah, I think I did see that.
I was like, ain't no fucking way.
I mean, that's what you put up with, like in a big city. Yeah. You know? Like a friend of mine, she lives. I was talking about Busan before, right? Lives out there. It had been raining for days. Everything is just was like flooded like shit. You know, and it's just like, yep, you just deal with it.
Yeah, the way that people was just walking in the water, they'll just deal with it. Ain't like no way I'm gonna put on some fresh new jeans.
Nah, you ain't even gotta do all that. You ain't even gotta do all that.
What?
Get them SpongeBob boots?
No. Yeah. But that was the thing, because dude was just in his normal clothes, and it was just a regular occurrence to him. I mean, so you're gonna be walking around smelling like ass water like all day.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? You gonna stay home?
No, well, yes.
No,
I stay home anyway.
Okay, so right now, let's say like Wichita floods. You know, you gonna drive your ass all the way over to your place of employment?
No. I got time. I'm like, yo.
So you're just not gonna get paid for the day because it's raining.
Yeah.
Nah.
If it's to the point where it's at least tire level.
Weak.
I'm not leaving.
Weak.
I don't care.
You know what's gonna happen with me?
What?
They're gonna be like, hey Alex, it's raining outside. I'm gonna look at them like, it's sprinkling.
You're stupid. But nah, man. But okay, so in the Twitters and whatnot, I stumbled onto a fight. Like a little bit of a fight, but it was funny though. I mean, it's Twitter, so
okay, yeah,
or X.
Yeah,
and people were making what excretions.
Yeah,
that is funny.
I hate it.
But somebody pretty much posted like, all right, well, it's raining over there, so don't crawl y'all asses over into the Midwest.
Oh yeah, right.
And somebody was like, no, I'm good. I'll stay over here and get flooded out before I go over there. It's like, good, we'll stay over there then. It was just going back and forth. People was like, nah, I'll get shot up before I ever go to the Midwest.
You get shot up when you come to the Midwest.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it ain't like you missing anything.
Yeah, but it was just crazy. I was like, man. Like, we look at it like I would never live in New York ever.
Wait, really? Okay.
Living there?
Well, yeah, I guess that's right. You're on the like complete opposite end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
But
enough.
I'll visit. I'll go there. But I look at them and from their mindset, it's pretty much just like, I don't ever want to go to Kansas. Like, and I don't blame them.
I mean, the only reason that they don't want to come out here because they think it's just like nothing but like country bumpkins and shit. I mean, and they're like, 45% correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when they think about it, they think that they're gonna have to like, ride horses and buggies and shit, and it's just like, nah.
Which is so ignorant.
Nah, B.
Yeah.
We got buses out here. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, they only run to a certain amount of time, and then you just gotta, Uber everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I would have no problem living in big city like New York, living in Chicago. I mean, it's just, I think the only it's like the getting started part. That's probably the only hard part. Getting started out there, but otherwise I acclimate quick. I'm sure.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? No, that sounded definitely like, but I didn't even mean to do that shit. I was holding my nose. But no, I couldn't. I don't think I could live there long periods of time.
What's the downside of it?
Too many people.
So?
I don't want to be bumping shoulders and elbows with people.
Okay, that's like in Manhattan and shit, though.
That's what I mean. I'm not. Where else would I live in fucking New York?
You can live in Staten Island.
Gross.
No,
I don't even live there, and I know that place is disgusting.
No, I mean it's like, okay, so if you lived in Brooklyn or something like that, it ain't like you like butt to gut with people like 24/7.
Yeah, still.
And you You can still
Probably
drive.
a lot more people. The way I hate slow drivers, I can imagine there's going to be slow walkers in my way. And I probably would fit in with the fast walkers of New York. So I'd be annoyed that there would be people in front of me. And which, it's fine, whatever. But I imagine if I'm going to get somewhere, I'm going to have to ride the subway. The subway just looks fucking disgusting.
You got to give away your car or something like that?
I heard it's terrible to drive in New York.
Probably in like Manhattan.
Nah.
But like places like the other boroughs, it's like just normal traffic.
Oh, okay. Where am I going to park it, huh?
Where you gonna
Smart
park
guy?
it? Huh?
Where am I going to park
You're going to park it right next to the bodega.
Yeah.
And then
Where I'm going to walk outside. There's going to be a bunch of super predators just leaning on it, eating chicken wings that probably aren't chicken.
You way too optimistic. They would have took them rims.
No, ain't no
You
rims
had
on
your-
that.
your
Ain't no
shit
way
is
I'm
on
going to have
bricks.
some rims on something. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I would love to live in like a big city, so then I don't have to drive anymore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just like the cool thing. Like, I enjoy the fact that I can just pop up and go, and I'm there in 15 minutes. Blah 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 blah. But like, the second that something breaks on that car, you got like a good $400. You don't have to deal with that shit. Now, all you got to deal with, when it's cold or something like that, you got to stand in the cold for like 15 minutes and whatnot. And you get on a warm subway with all these friendly people who just want to know your name
and where you from.
and care exactly what's going on in your life. See,
Want
that's
to
the
know what
problem
set
with
you
America.
rep.
It ain't like that.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
I just saw a video. It's like some people in Brooklyn, or not Brooklyn, but in Boston, and they was just like bullying the shit out of some Asian lady.
I mean, it's Boston though. That's where the mass holes are.
Big city.
I mean, it's Boston. It's garbage.
Shout ahead. You. Jay the Fade is one fine ass nigga.
You ain't getting no pushback on that.
That's fine.
With the long hair or without though.
I've only seen her without the long hair. I've only seen her with the fade. That's why I said that's one fine ass nigga.
Wait, have you not looked at it? Well, I guess you haven't gone on to her Instagram.
No.
Yeah, she fine with or without.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I mean, where'd you first see her though?
It's probably YouTube. One of her the skits that she be in with Big Jaw.
Oh, okay.
To a
Yeah,
max.
you better than I. You better than I am.
Yeah. Well, of course, but yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I kept seeing her on them Blue Chew ads.
Yeah.
I was at first. I was like,
Yeah.
found
The
out
funny thing about that, because I did see that Blue Chew ad, and they're pretty much like, I don't think it's I can imagine the reason why he's not getting hard, homeboy. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
They act like she even comes off as like masculine.
It's just a hair.
It's just a cut.
It's
That's all
just
it
a
is.
hair. Like, I can't imagine, like, man, I want to do that experiment though.
What?
I would love to see that. Just a bunch of girls just walking around with fades and shit. And just everything, like, oh man, it'd be funny for a week, and then I'd be like, all right, cut it out.
I think you would have to make it so then they're like thick like she is, right? It
Ah,
has to be because there has to be a little bit of conflict. It's like I want the booty, for just for a little experiment to give them a little 5 o'clock shadow too.
nah,
Just to see.
no thanks.
I mean, why not?
Because man, it's already conflicting enough.
Yeah, but you want to. I guess it's just me. That's why I want to be somewhere there's a lot of people, and I can just fuck with them.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I mean, you do it too. Don't act like.
I'm a
Hey,
saint.
your keys are still in your car.
Kyle did that.
Bull.
Like, he just manipulated me into following it because it was hilarious.
Okay.
And so we just kept doing it.
Why the fuck you lying?
It's all true. Oh, man. Being conflicted on sexuality and whatnot. Wayne Brady recently came out of the pantry.
Wait, did he?
Yeah.
What is he, bi or something?
No, he's pansexual.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Is he actually?
Yeah, man. He be cooking and everything, and he be
Good for
singing to
him.
his food, and that's the way it works, right?
You just okay. What the fuck is this?
What?
Like, you're doing a bit right now.
No, I'm not.
You absolutely are doing a bit.
Why is everybody think I'm doing a bit?
What? I
like
can see you.
Like I be sitting back just like writing shit like, yeah, this is gonna get him.
You might be.
I know.
Like, you're the only one that. So anytime this is some inside baseball. Anytime we're just sitting down here and there's something he's talking about, he's like peeking at his phone first, and then he's like, Speaking of,
it's not a bit. I just write down. I already told my process of. I sit on the toilet and I check the news. I check Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. If anything's going on that I think is kind of funny or whatever, then I'll write it down.
you write it down.
Shut up.
Look at that twang.
Shut up. Bitch ass nigga.
I mean, I guess. See, that's the thing. That's the difference between you and I. Okay. You might actually put some effort into it. I just
I mean, you got to have a starting point and then you go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I do well with adding on. See, it's like a sandwich right here. Okay, you got the buns and shit. And I'm just like the condiments in the middle. I just fill in the points in between. The buns,
but
that's
that's when you get it. I mean, is it like a coochie tray or whatever?
Shark coochie?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just get what you want. Yeah.
I was so confused when I first got one of those. I went on a date with this one woman, right?
Slut.
I know. And then she was just like, "Oh, let's get a charcuterie tray." I'm like, first thought was, how expensive is that shit? And then it was just like, oh, it's just a bunch of knickknacks and shit. She wasn't white though.
You say what?
I said she wasn't white.
I wasn't even gonna say it.
Yeah, you were thinking it.
No.
But yeah, so then she like they pull it out and I'm just like, oh, it's one of these. It's like a Lunchable on a cardboard.
Yeah, it's like okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah, the way you put it, being a Lunchable. Maybe it's just broke people just reinventing something, and we're just like, you know what, fuck it. As long as we don't call it that, then we can actually feel good about this shit.
All Points needs to come out with a drink called a colade. Yeah. Just it comes in teal, and it comes in ruby. Yeah.
And for the extra fancy that are on the go, we have them in packages. Pure silver packages.
They ain't even gonna know. You gonna have niggas in the club sipping on that shit with the pinky out.
Nice culotte. Oh yeah.
You know what? We might have to cut this part.
Nah. So I'm gonna steal that idea.
You gonna see culottes in the next summer. Shit, even Kool-Aid Company might end up doing that.
No, they won't.
Why wouldn't they?
Because I mean,
but it's the whole idea of like appealing to like millennials right now are the largest spending block and whatnot.
I don't even understand how.
Well, because again, like most millennials are in their like late 20s to like early 40s and whatnot, and that's usually when you have like the most expendable cash.
When you're in your early 20s or late 40s or early 40s.
Yep. Because, like, again, you got people who are, like, out of college and whatnot in their careers and whatnot. People who are, like, more established and whatnot, but just have, like, young kids. So, like, a lot of those other expenses aren't there.
I feel cheated.
I mean, well, you got, like, 18 of them, so.
Huh?
No?
No. I feel cheated because I'm clearly the exception to all this shit.
I mean,
I spend a lot, but I don't know where it goes.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, I did have some, like, chicken I didn't need, but it was just like right there, and it was just calling me. Okay, so but I mean,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's the thing though, is that if they try to like appeal. That's why you see a lot of these like remakes and re-releases and shit, because it's like, yeah, you'll probably spend money on this shit.
Sometimes that works though. Like I saw somebody post online about you remember the movie 13 Ghosts?
Yes.
Somebody was pretty much like, they need to go through and give backstories to the ghosts that are in this movie so you can see how they died and et cetera, et cetera. I remember seeing this like last year, and then yesterday I just saw online Netflix is releasing 13 Ghosts backstories, and I was like, all right, well, they fucking finally listened, so sure, I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, yeah. I know one that you're probably gonna watch too.
What?
Did you know Ren and Stimpy's getting renewed? Again.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it.
I mean, you might.
Why?
I mean, I remember how much you loved Ren and Stimpy. As a kid, crisscross applesauce in front of the TV.
You know it.
Yeah. So you probably gonna watch the new one. Just like you watched Clone High, didn't you?
The first few episodes, and I was like, nah, they're trying too hard.
I don't think so. I think they nailed it. But that's what I'm saying. Like the whole idea, like bringing back the old shit, like they would absolutely do. Like if Kool-Aid made a alcoholic beverage, right?
Then yes, we're gonna drink it.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would be just basically like a White Claw.
Yeah, but it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but they would do that shit.
Stupid.
I mean,
let's see. Oh shit. I'm still. This isn't a bit. I'm just going through everything. You know, we did decide to do this show last minute because we wanted to make sure that you guys had something to be entertained by.
That's right. So if you donate money, make sure that in the notes you say to the Criglers.
Exactly. So we, make sure we know who it's getting to. Nah, man. There's people out there, trying different careers, and I respect it. What?
No, go ahead. I try to think of like where this is going.
Keep them on your toes. Nah, it's Britney Spears, man. She out here. She dual wielding shit. Oh man, she turned into a hibachi chef.
Man, she's like, oh, don't worry, guys. These knives aren't even real. I was like, bullshit.
Yeah. Man, you remember in Addams Family where Gomez and Fester were doing Mamushka?
Yeah.
She was doing her reenactment of that.
Man, I saw this shit that had me dying. So the whole Kevin James meme.
Yeah, he's fucking everywhere.
He just came out of nowhere. Yeah. He was like Steel Chair of the Year.
Yeah.
So like somebody mixed both of those. And so it was like, when you asked him to remove the pickles on your burger, but you're too shy to say anything, but your crazy girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she was just like sitting there.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so good.
Put her crazy ass back in the house. Like, I told y'all, man.
We made a mistake.
I told y'all.
We made a mistake.
Yes.
She needs that conservatorship.
She got fucking nuts. She's out here.
Because not even she's doing that shit. She like married some dude for like, what was it, like a few months or some shit?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Brittany, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm mad because it wasn't me, but whatever.
I mean, she's available now.
How much money she got left?
Probably enough.
Stedman this shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I don't date the blacks.
You know what? I'd be like, I'm not black. I'm Mexican.
Oh. You ain't gonna cross my border, are you?
You know I will.
She got that racist accent too, so.
Yeah, I can tell. There was some shit that was racist though. It was pretty funny. It wasn't funny, but it was actually no, it was funny. I don't care. It was like in Queens, some dude, I guess the neighbors were out there having a good time. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, what the occasion was, but they was out here boom, 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 boom. And he didn't like that shit. He had to wake up at 12 o'clock at noon to go to work. And he was like, how am I going to get some sleep with all these niggers here?
I don't know.
So he went outside, took matters into his own hands. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to bring it back to the old days. I'm going to get these blacks off the street. No. And he unraveled that hose.
No, not the hose.
He had a little attachment on it and everything.
Tell me he like opened the gate and the German shepherds ran out too.
No, they were still in the vet. Couldn't get any action at that time.
How you gonna spray some people down like this?
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I wonder if that counts as assault though.
It probably could. Anything can be assault today.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like just spraying somebody down though. It's like that is like, it's annoying. Yeah, that's all it is. It's like, oh man, now I gotta change clothes.
Yeah. And they're like, it's been raining, so we get one day of not getting wet.
Dang, man. Like, I get it. And this is the old me now. This is old me.
Okay.
Thinking, I probably would want to get some sleep if like they was just bumping music all extra loud and shit.
Yeah.
But then young me is like, well, what kind of drinks they got over there?
Nah.
I mean, I was like, I won't call the cops. Y'all just mix me a Long Island. I get out of here.
They didn't have Long Island.
All right, I'm calling the cops.
But yeah, man. Same. I get it because at a certain point in time, granted, it didn't say in the story or whatever what time it was that they were out playing music till. If it was like super late and whatever, past like 10 p.m., sure, I get it. If it was earlier than that, yeah, you in the wrong. But
yeah. I mean, when we did our parties and whatnot, we were respectful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there was never any problems with what we were doing. It was always the other people who were involving themselves in our parties. Like, what was his? He worked for State Farm, didn't he? It was Jake, something like that.
Something like that.
Something weird.
Yeah.
And then, oh god, I don't know if we ever told that story.
What?
About Jake?
No, I don't think we did.
Oh man! All right, listeners, sit down for a second. All right, we're gonna take a quick trip back to the fortress. Mm-hmm. So here we are, just having a rousing good time. We were being respectful of the noise levels in the neighborhood, and then this menace who worked for the cops. He was like,
He didn't work for the cops.
well, he was an ex-cop,
He's
wasn't
an
he?
ex-cop.
Yeah, he still
don't
worked for
dignify him with that.
He still worked for him.
Yeah.
Once a pig, always a pig. But like, this dude comes out of nowhere. Well, first, when we moved in there, this nigga called the cops because there were so many cars that were in the parking or in the driveway. Like we were dealing drugs and shit.
I mean, we were, but
We were
you know,
not
that was
dealing
none of
drugs
his
at that
business. Look, the rent was too damn high.
God, that was a good spot though.
It was.
But so this man called the cops on us for that. I know there was like 3 incidents. Wasn't there? Something
There
like
was
that.
one point in time where one of the cars or whoever was parked in the driveway,
That
but
was-
it was over the sidewalk
Yeah.
part. So
and instead of like just, hey, can you guys scoot up on that? 'Cause we
Yeah.
need to go. It's just like, no, I'm calling the police because I don't know how to resolve any kind. Even the fact that like the first day we move in, we talked to all of our neighbors and said, hey, here's our phone numbers. If you have any problems with us, just call us. You know, we were being good neighbors.
we tried.
We didn't have to be. We could have been niggas.
I mean, for a time we kind of.
I mean, we kinda did evolve
We
into
had hoes going in and out.
But I'm just like, my dude, man, you ain't got to be so rude. But
You want to rap again? You want to rap so bad?
what do you mean, I am?
Whatever.
I'm out here.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't.
You did karaoke one time in
It
different
wasn't
city.
karaoke.
Yeah,
first,
okay.
first, oh my,
It was.
Shut your mouth.
No.
It was twice.
What?
I said it was twice.
No, my bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we had a good run there from 2011 to like 2015 and
16.
huh?
16.
15,
16.
whatever, doesn't matter. It's still a good. It was a good run, man. We had a few seasons. There was a lot of people that kept coming and going,
Yeah.
and yeah, good times.
I know exactly how you meant that. Yeah. I got crowned the best in Wichita when I was there.
Whatever.
You know, it was nice. But you know, it was like I like the last day.
The last day,
The last day there.
I don't remember.
I think somebody did the whole, all right, guys, it's over. Then shut off the lights.
Really?
I think it was Kyle. It was one of them.
I mean, it had to be something super dramatic, or to leave. Kind of like it was the Fresh Prince or whatever. Just
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
looking back and being like, "Yep," nodding your head. Mm-hmm.
I remember when we moved in, fucking that was when the whole crew was together.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
when everybody got along.
mm-hmm.
And then fucking Nate had to break.
Yeah. I know.
He had to ruin everything. Shout out to Nate, by the way.
Whoop, whoop.
But you know, there was a lot of turmoil. There was a lot of like mystery. But there was a mystery that was solved.
What?
And it didn't have to do with the fortress, but it had to do with something that had a lot longer than that.
What?
Did you hear about old Tupac?
Old Tupac?
Old Tupac.
Mm.
Mr. Shakur.
Yeah.
You know, and the weirdness that surrounded like that night. You know how he got shot, right?
What?
Well, apparently they finally arrested some dude in connection to the murders and whatnot.
Yeah.
The funny thing that I was reading about that though is like dude confessed to like some outlet in like 2012 or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and they just did not go for this man at all. It was like years had gone by. It was out in the public. People knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he said something to the effect, it was like, yeah, I ended up passing the gun to the back seat, or the dude that he got in a altercation with at that casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, I passed the gun to the dude back there who got in the fight with Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
So he said all of this shit, and then nothing.
You know why, right, though?
Why?
Because, the rights to, like, Tupac's music and everything wasn't going to expire until about this year or next year. So, now somebody else is buying them. And then when they bring this out, it's bringing it back to light. So everybody's like, oh, Tupac, I remember that guy.
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
now they're
let
going
me-
to start releasing his music again.
They gonna, there's probably gonna be a new Tupac song that comes out pretty soon.
Yeah, and a movie. Action figures by Mattel.
It might be dude.
He's going to come with an extra bottle of Hennessy. Shooting at his enemies.
what was it? I was watching a couple of days ago. It was talking about like there's a Tupac that pops up every like 6 or 7 years. It's like a new Tupac is dead where he's like the exact same age he was back then.
Yeah,
I was like, now how is he doing that shit? It's like Tupac the time traveler or some shit like that.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, he kept telling Dave Chappelle. Oh man. No, that's good that they finally caught the dude or whatever.
Yeah. The shitty thing about it though is like the dude he said he passed the gun to, he died like 2 years after Pac died. So it was just like, well, you ain't getting no like solid answers and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker kept memorabilia. He had like it was like a Source magazine that had Pac on there. It was like just casings and bullshit. Like they ended up raiding the dude's house, and so then they get all this information.
Wait, the guy that was in the back seat was the guy that actually killed him, or he was the dude that got into the fight with Pac?
No, the dude in the back was the guy that got in the fight with Pac.
Yeah,
and killed him.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy that actually killed Pac,
he's dead.
Essentially got away with it.
Yeah.
But he's the one that kept memorabilia, or the guy that
the guy that got arrested.
In the front seat.
The guy that just got arrested.
Okay. So he didn't even really do anything. Yeah, more sort of accomplice.
I mean, it's like, you know, the person who actually did it is dead, but we're blaming it on you. You know what? I think we should have that. We should have that.
I don't know.
We can have somebody to throw our stones at.
Throw our stones at?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Pac fan, but, you know.
I disagree, but...
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. You're definitely a Pac. No, I'm joking. But no, it's just that's weird to. Well, I don't know. It's weird because there's no real way that you can prove that he was or wasn't the killer,
unless there's like, like stuff that he kept that it was like, you know. And then on the night that I killed Pac or whatever, you know.
You can't really prove that. It could have been somebody else being like, yeah, I'm going to write this.
If it's in like his handwriting and whatnot, that's a way that they find out who, like how you link those things.
That's not real.
Oh, no, it's absolutely real.
You be listening to all that shit.
Yeah. Wait, do you know?
No.
Oh, yeah, I watch them shit.
They be like, yeah, it was in his handwriting. Whatever. People can mimic anybody's handwriting. You know how many times I put my John Hancock on stuff?
That ain't even yours?
Yeah.
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 Just I know.
Whip it out and bam.
You know, like I said, you can't mimic mine. You can't get that bad.
Yeah. I guess.
It's impossible.
Oh. All right. 2 things here. The racist whites have finally come up with their own clothing line specific to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's called Will to Rise. And
they just can't do. Nah,
they got the will to rise, man. What are you talking about? Just rising up against this corrupt country. Nah, but like people in the comments just call it the Lululemon of racists. It's like supposed to be like sort of like active wear, pretty much. So now you can go training in your 14 words hoodie or whatever the fuck, and just
you can go storm the Capitol on your Crystal Nog t-shirt or something like
yeah, like fleece stuff and everything. And I'm like, God, get out of here.
Why does it always have to be like it's a dire situation that if we don't act now, then everything's gonna go under?
I don't know.
It's just like
they watch too much, 80s and 90s like action movie when they were growing up. I'm telling you, that really is the case with a lot of the people.
I don't think I can disagree with that.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Arnold's taking it to him. I can do this too.
I feel like just like John McClane.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. They're like, Hank, sit down and file those reports.
It's gotta be Hank.
It's gotta be Hank. No, man, but they missed the wave though, because you remember like back in like the 90s and 2000s when like everybody had clothing line. They're super late. I mean, or maybe they're like the hipsters of this shit.
I mean, but like, I want to say who's gonna buy it, but I know who's gonna buy it.
Hank.
It's anybody who has like Marjorie Taylor Greene on Facebook. Anybody who has her there, they're buying that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, that debate was fucking hilarious.
That what?
The debate.
Oh, I didn't even watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Did you see anything from it?
I didn't watch anything from it. I was just like, I'm not engaged in
Nah,
this.
it was
like,
funny.
Every one of those people who are losers on stage,
Yeah.
they can't overcome Donald.
Yeah.
It's an inevitable.
True.
So,
but the funny part about it is, like, from the first debate, they were all there. You get one person that's talking, and at times, whatever, they will interrupt each other, or, whatever. This time, there was one specific spot where, like, they would not stop talking. All of them were talking at the same
wait
time.
a minute. Okay, I think I did see that.
Yeah, I was like, these guys are fucking nuts. Like, they was all on stage just blah 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 blah. Like, and they wouldn't shut the fuck up
because it was. I think I remember because it wasn't even a question aimed at one person in particular. I think actually the question got answered by somebody, and then everybody tried to like chime in at the same time. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
It's a flustercluck over there.
Yeah,
but hey, you know what? They've got like that one shot. They're like, all right, as soon as Donald's arrested, it's my time to shine.
The crazy thing, and they were trying to get him. They're like, Donald Trump should be on this stage tonight. And then he was all like, firing back at him pretty much. He's like, look at all of them. They're all on stage, trying to get a job.
Job application.
Yeah. I was like, man.
That's one thing you can't lie about it. It's like Donald Trump is funny.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah.
But he's just like a fucking authoritarian comedian. Like, how do you fucking do this?
They all want jobs on, Treasury or whatever the fuck.
I thought it was hilarious though. Like him like, I'm here for the striking workers. I'm here for the unions. This nigga isn't like at a factory that isn't even union.
Yeah.
And then paying people to hold like unions for Trump shit.
I mean,
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
You gotta. He's the master at that shit. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I'm glad I don't get it. I was talking to a friend the other night, and then we were talking about like people's approval ratings, and you're like, yeah, because we were talking about people all over the world, and I was like, I think it's hilarious how like Biden's is so low right now. Mm-hmm. It's like, but Putin's is in the like upper 90s. Like, man, we need to get some leadership like Putin out here.
Oh God, no.
Oh God.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Just make me president.
No, fuck no.
Yes.
You president.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
What's your first act?
What's my first act?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Tell the world to get down and lay down.
Okay, and you just gonna hear everybody just around the world? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, and the ones that didn't lay down, they're gonna stay down.
What you gonna just start launching nukes and shit?
No, but you gotta come in there and you gotta put your ding ding on the table. Like, look,
what if you ain't got that much ding?
We're all here for peace.
What about the ding ding ain't working?
You say what? Then I'm gonna look up Jada Fade. Get some. Nah, man. There's this dude. He's a cop. He's an oinker.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay.
He's out in Pennsylvania, and this dude. Okay, so he's married, man. Got him a kid too. Mm-hmm. Maybe a couple of them. I don't know. I'm a headline nigga, but nah. So he got a mistress too, and so I guess the relationship wasn't going the way that he wanted to anymore.
Shame.
Things was going south.
Shame.
So once they broke up, he couldn't handle it, and he's like, you know what, bitch, this ain't good enough. I gotta get rid of you. All right.
Oh God.
I'm gonna make you seem crazy.
What the fuck?
So he tried to get his homeboys to just sort of arrest her so they can so his master plan was to try to have her committed to a mental institution just to try to get rid of her. And like I guess a lot of the people that was working with him either couldn't find her or they just wasn't gonna fucking do it. So he got on his Thanos shit and he was just like, fine, I'll do it myself. And it is a pretty kind of fucked up video, whatever, but he's just being all sorts of disgusting. And he ended up getting her.
Like she dead?
No. She's still alive.
Oh, okay, I was
but
about to say.
he was trying to arrest her and everything, and trying to have her committed to a mental institution.
Wait, so he did say he's an oinker. Man, why? Why?
Say why?
Why can't you just break up amicably and be like, hey, you know what? Listen, it didn't work out. I'm sorry that I couldn't be the man that you wanted me to be.
I don't even know if it was her breaking up with him or him breaking up with her, and maybe she was a crazy bitch and she just wouldn't leave. So he's like, look, you gotta go one way or another.
You just let things happen naturally, okay? Yeah. That's the way you go. Listen, this is advice from A2, all right? Mm-hmm. If you ever got a crazy one, just let things go. Just let things happen how they should.
Yeah.
The universe is gonna sort itself out. God isn't gonna let you, his child. It's like any of that shit coming from me.
I could tell, but I can say for that, whatever you do, don't give her a set of knives. Oh man,
I want that. I want that like on my phone somehow, like as a GIF in the background.
Just keep her going.
Just it'll motivate you to do anything.
Yeah, man.
It's like, you know what? If Brittany can be so confidently crazy, so can you.
Oh man, like I said, she was getting busy.
It's the fact that she's just locked eyes with the camera.
Yeah.
Like she's staring into like the depths of your soul, and it's like if you don't give Brittany what she wants,
I'm gonna cut you.
that's your fate. She's gonna grow some extra arms with some extra knives.
Man.
It was like General Grievous.
Yeah.
She's gonna go General Grievous on you.
Yeah. Lock her up, man. Lock her up.
Yeah.
Anywho, I think we done did it. Hopefully we gave you guys a little decent episode or whatever.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna get some shit from, oh, you guys didn't go an hour, suck my dick. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. If you got questions, comments, etc., you want to send like a little Brittany gif or whatever, just throw that in the emails, allpointsquestions@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Just drop anything, really. You know, like we said on the last one, it probably got muffled and muddled and whatnot. If you got any relationship advice, or not advice, but questions, you know, something that you want to know, you know, or you trying to shoot your shot.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, send that. Once again, allpointsquestions@gmail.com. We have anything else to plug?
You already know, baby. N-word coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. It's right around the corner.
2020 blank.
Oh man, you know that you're too optimistic. There's a 2020.
Oh
you
shit.
might have to say 20 blank.
Yeah. Wow. No. All right, well, we're going to get the fuck out of here. This is Jonathan the Great.
Hey, too.
And we
are
out of here.